Hi everyone, and welcome back to another fun tutorial with Polka Art Studio. Today we're creating a free printable project with a festive Halloween theme. We'll be making this adorable little album, perfect for storing your favourite Halloween memories, photos of your kids or grandkids in their spooky costumes, fun moments from trick-or-treating, or even as a handmade gift to share those special memories. If you'd like to craft along, you can download the free printable from the link in the description below. The whole kit was printed on 180 GSM matte photo paper, which gives beautiful colour and detail. For the best results, you can print it with a matching backing paper on the reverse side. We're going to start by assembling the envelopes. There are 10 included in the kit, and I've already put together 9 of them. For this one, we'll begin by cutting out the window, and then I've glued a piece of transparent plastic behind it. You can use a few different things for this. Repurpose some clear packaging plastic, use acetate, or even a plain laminated sheet with nothing inside. So for now, we'll just cut out the window and then cover it with a piece of acetate cut to size. Next, we'll score and fold along the edges, and then score the centre line so we can fold the envelope neatly in half. Now, place some double-sided tape along the inside edges of the window and attach your acetate piece to secure the window in place. It's a repetitive process, so just carry on and do the same steps for the rest of the envelopes. Next, we'll take the front and back covers and fold them in half. Then we'll grab the 2 spine pieces, one with the hinge and the other a plain strip that will be used to reinforce it. Score along the lines on the hinge strip to make it easier to fold and assemble later. You'll also find 5 narrow hinges included in the kit. We'll be using these to attach our envelopes. Go ahead and score and fold those as well. Now we'll glue the reinforcing strip onto the inside of the spine piece. Next, we'll glue the slim hinges one by one, with the green side facing up. Place them right next to each other, with no gaps in between. They're designed to fit perfectly side by side along the spine. This type of hinge binding works really well for this project because it keeps the spine nice and slim, perfect for fitting all the envelopes without adding too much bulk. I love trying out different binding styles like this, since each one gives a completely different feel to a journal. And actually, that brings me to today's sponsor, Skillshare. Whenever I'm working on a new journal project, I love experimenting with different binding styles. It's one of those little details that can completely change how a journal feels. And recently, I've been learning so many new techniques thanks to Skillshare, which has become one of my go-to places whenever I want to grow creatively. The platform is full of world-class teachers, all sharing their techniques in a way that feels approachable and inspiring. And what I really love is the variety. You'll find classes across art and illustration, animation, photography, graphic design, productivity, and so much more. For me, I've been diving into bookbinding lately, something I've wanted to explore for a long time. I found a fantastic class by Denise Love, where she goes step by step through different binding techniques. The way she explains everything, from the materials you need to how to set up and finish each binding, made the whole process so much clearer. It gave me the confidence to finally try a style I wasn't sure would work for me. And spoiler alert, it worked perfectly. I ended up making a glue-bound notebook that was super simple, yet so satisfying to put together. This is just the beginning. I've saved more binding classes, and it's amazing how many creative options it opens up. If you'd like to give it a try, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. It's the perfect chance to join, learn at your own pace, and be part of a supportive creative community while exploring something new. A big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and for supporting a community of creatives and professionals who love to share their craft. We've now finished attaching all the hinges, so next we'll move on to attaching our covers. Take the front cover and glue it to the left side of the spine. Once that's in place, add some more glue and close it shut to secure everything nicely. We'll do the same thing with the back cover, gluing it to the other side of the spine. Now we'll start attaching the envelopes. Begin with the first hinge and apply glue along it. Then take your envelope, line up the back edge with the hinge strip and press it down to glue it in place. Once the glue has dried, fold in the sides and close your envelope. Continue following the same steps to attach the rest of the envelopes one by one. Now that all the envelopes are attached, we can go ahead and glue the pockets on the back. There are 10 pockets in total, each with a design that matches the print on the front of its envelope, but you can mix and match them if you'd like for a more playful look. Now we'll prepare the tags. Punch a hole in each one and add an eyelet, then finish it off with some ribbon or string. We've also included a few blank tags in the kit that you can use to add your own photos if you'd like to make it a more personalised album. You can even glue 2 tags back to back. One with the images we've provided and the other with your own photos for a lovely double-sided look. Now we'll just insert our tags, and with that, most of the album is complete. All that's left to do is add some decorations and finishing touches. We thought the little fussy cuts would look lovely peeking out from the edges, so we'll place a few of them along the side, scattered across some of the pages. The only downside is that the album won't be quite as compact, since they can bend a little. But honestly, they're just too cute not to use. To make them sturdier, you'll also find reversed versions of each image in the kit, so you can glue them back to back if you'd like. And that's it. Our Halloween album is all finished. I hope you had fun crafting along with me, and that this project inspires you to create your own spooky little keepsake. Don't forget to grab the free printable from the link in the description if you haven't yet, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative projects from Polka Art Studio. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, have fun crafting.